Hi everyone, this is Kieran Toner here from Future Performance Technology Limited. I wanted to do a short video on our ViPER Coach immersive and interactive tactics board. We've spoken to a lot of coaches recently and we wanted to do a tutorial video that showed those coaches the full features that they can access through our system, and also allow them to understand what the value proposition and the benefits are for them and their players. And this could be coaches at any level of the game, coaching in the college game, soccer clubs, individual coaches, and also people who are involved in coach education and coach mentorship. Now, as a UEFA Pro licensed coach myself, I wanted to develop something that allowed and supported coaches to create their own ideas and a platform for them to impart those onto their players or other coaches, depending on what area of interest you work in. You'll see from the tutorial how the ViPER Coach system allows you to actually get immersed onto the pitch with your players, how to connect to players from anywhere in the world, how to be able to communicate and collaborate in real time, and really get that enriched learning environment for players and coaches alike. Also, the system is designed to be really low cost. So we wanted to make this system affordable to coaches at all levels of the game and make sure coaches at all socioeconomic backgrounds can access this technology and level the field to allow coaches to be able to use technology to enhance and enrich the programs that they're already carrying out. So here we have the ViPER Coach immersive and interactive tactics board. I'm using the laptop version. There is a version that you can download onto an Oculus Quest 2 VR headset, which you can do through the Oculus App Store, or you can download it onto a laptop and use it as a laptop for 3D simulation. So I just wanted to go over the features of the system, just to give you an overview of how the system can add value and what the value proposition is for you as a coach. And you coaches will be working in different areas of the game. Soccer clubs, colleges, individual coaching, coach education, coach mentorship. So it's really to give you an idea of how this software can be used for the benefit of you. So we have our controls, which is pretty self-explanatory, that you can go through. On our pitch, it allows us to do a couple of things with our viewpoints. We can cycle through different areas around the stadium, and we can also get onto the pitch. So if I go to my tactics board, I put in the opposition, I'm able to put them on the pitch, and I'm able to cycle through different players' viewpoints. So all I'm doing is I'm hovering my mouse over the player, because I'm on the laptop version. It creates a little highlight icon. I press the number 2 button and I can then take up any position. Now, the great thing about this is that it allows players to get immersive. It allows them to get onto the pitch and see it from their perspective, which is really key. Now also, we've got a control panel at the bottom which has different features that you can go through. One of the features is being able to save a template. So if I placed players on my tactics board and wanted to save that, I can do that and give it a name, and then I can call upon that. So I've saved the playing out from the back scenario in 2 different formations. And then I can call upon that at any time, and then the players will move into that when I action that. So if we look at it from the goalkeeper's perspective, this is a playing out from the back scenario, and primarily if we look, we've got a front 2. So if we're working with players, so when we think about what the value proposition is here for you, and the USP is you're able to connect with other users in real time from any location in the world, as long as there's Wi-Fi and internet access. So if we look at the menu for me in my demo account, I have a PIN number. And if I give that PIN number to you as a coach or a player, and you put it in your system, it will allow you, it will give you a code that will allow you to pair your account or your pitch with my account. And once we do that, that pairing process on our portal side, then it provides a channel of communication and collaboration between you and other users. So if I gave you my PIN number, you put it in your system, It'll give you a pairing code. We pair together, then would be listed on here as connected to the system. What that means when we're connected is that we can now chat as if we were on a phone call, or as if we were beside each other in a room, working together on the same pitch. So not only are we on the same pitch, we're also communicating together. So we can talk to each other. And also the great thing about it is if we action any movements, so if I just action the 5 coming short for the ball to play out from the back, the user that you're working with, or users, because you can work with as many players at the same time or coaches at the same time, they will see that actioned. So then if you're working with players or coaches, they can actually action movements from their side of things wherever they are. So let's just say that we've got a nice sketch tool where we can just draw freehand. That will appear on your screen if they do that. So you can imagine you talking to a player about, okay, when we're playing out from the back as the number 5, and if we just get rid of the highlights, we can put the tags on. So I'm working with the red 5. So let's just say you're working with your left-sided central defender. They can be somewhere placed, located anywhere in the world. They can look at it from their perspective, and you could be talking to them about, okay, we're going to discuss the movements of the fullback, the 3, and the wide player on the left-hand side, the 11. And you as a coach can be moving, okay, so we're going to look at the 3 to go high and wide, which is going to impact on the blue 2, and that will allow the 11 to come inside the pitch. And you can action this, and then the player can see it from any viewpoint that they want. You can also redo it, so you can get different perspectives. And that just frames up the learning in different visual purposes for the player. So you have the grids, which you can toggle on and off. You have the tags with the players. You can also have your sketch tool. And you can create any movement that you want just by dragging the player, actioning it with the play button, and you will see those players moving. But the real key value for this is not only is it an easy system to use, it's affordable, so it's low cost at $50 a month, and also it allows players to interact with you in real time from anywhere and any location in the world. So you think about remote learning capabilities and opportunities based on your resources, not being able to get players in the same place at the same time. You can actually work with them anywhere at any time. And especially for those coaches who have got individual coaching businesses, this is an added value proposition for your service. So running tactical masterclasses from the comfort of your own home and being able to generate revenue that you possibly could do by running those sessions with the players that are your clients. So it allows you to get that immersive experience, to develop the game understanding of players, creating any movements that you want remotely or in the same place, being able to chat and engage with the players in real time, and for the players to get that position specific visualization. And all at a really affordable cost to make this accessible to all players and all coaches. And that's the objectives of what we're trying to achieve with it. So it's just a simple kind of tutorial on how the system works, how potentially the value proposition will be applicable to what you're doing and the work you're doing as a coach in coach education, or coaching players in a college system, a soccer club, or individually. Also be mindful that this system is on a laptop, so it's 3D simulation where you can still get the player's viewpoint. But if you have access to the Oculus Quest 2 VR headsets, which are one of the low-cost headsets around commercially, they're just off the shelf, you could have a headset on and see this viewpoint and just be swiveling your head and getting that really immersive experience as well. Now we recognize that not everybody will have access to it, which is why we've made it available for the laptops for Mac OS and Windows devices. Also, a note that when you have your subscription that you pay for, any other person can come onto your system for free, providing they have your PIN number, then they can connect to you. All they need to do is download the application either through the App Store on the Oculus site, for the VR headset, or through our website they can download the Windows Mac OS system onto their device. And that allows for a really flexible working system to suit the needs of many.